What do you want from this government? When you were there, you were criticizing them. Now you have left them. Why is it difficult to leave them alone?
Because it's about the country. And Sheun, we've come a long way. And the truth about it, even Mr. Felix Moka, we were in the trenches together, fighting for democracy during the military. We didn't do that because we just want opportunity. We did that out of conviction, out of belief that democracy is the best way to go in terms of delivering on meeting the expectations of citizens. Now, what are the basis of my criticism? The basis of my criticism is simple. Play back 2014, 2015. What have we promised? As a party aspiring to defeat PDP, we promised three things. We promised to revive the economy, we promised to deal with corruption, we promised to fight insecurity. On the issue of insecurity, at that time, the critical issue was Boko Haram. It didn't degenerate to the point of banditry the way we are having it. Of course, there were cattle rustling in the northwest and part of north central, but it didn't graduate to the level of banditry the way it is. It didn't graduate to the level of kidnapping the way it is. So between 2015 and now, from insecurity in northeast, it has taken over, insecurity has taken over northwest, and it has taken over north central, and is spreading downwards to the south.
You don't think things have gotten better since the last 1 year?
I mean, look, we are in this country. I mean, let's be honest to ourselves. I don't think we will be helping President Bola Asuwaju to lie to him.
But I'm just asking for an honest assessment.
My honest assessment is that it has gotten worse.
Really? By statistics, by figures of killings or violence?
Just play back in the last 1 month. I wish the security agencies will release record of statistics in terms of how many people have been killed or have been kidnapped. Today, there are more ungoverned spaces, more spaces that are insecure, unsecure.
So you think that this government has failed woefully in the last 1 year in area of security?
I mean, look, let's not dance around the issue. In the area of security, we have gotten worse. And it's almost like a free fall. And we need to really be honest to ourselves. In the area of the economy, for the first time, we are having a situation where about 2 or 3 budgets are being run concurrently at federal level. And what that means is that chances that corruption are on the increase are higher. I don't have the statistics, but these are some of the dangers. And even the mere fact that, for instance, inflation has gone beyond unimaginable levels. Our income has crashed. Even the mere fact that income of citizens have crashed is enough basis of insecurity itself. Today, it's not any propaganda that can cover that. The truth is that people are looking for food to eat, including people who are ideally income-earning people. They are not unemployed people. Largely because, I mean, how much is a bag of rice now? How much is a bag of corn?
So, in all your security, in every aspect, you don't think we are doing well at all?
We are not.
And that's
we are
why,
not.
I mean,
and I say that advisedly, and I say that in the hope that before you hear how many times have I appeared in the last 1 year, and I keep making the point that my hope is that President Asuwaju will recover his democratic and progressive credential and begin to do the right thing.
You are
Yes, we all know that APC is a cancerous and a demonic party that have destroyed this country, and we should treat everyone that is associated with APC as a cancer. But then we must give kudos to this man for coming out to say the truth. If a deputy national chairman of a party can come out and say that my party has destroyed Nigeria, there is nothing anybody can do to defend APC. He didn't just make a blanket statement like APC has destroyed Nigeria. He gave you facts, figures, and evidence to show that APC has destroyed Nigeria. He only give you the facts and figures to show you that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is destroying Nigeria the more, even worse than what President Muhammadu Buhari did in his 8 years in office. Examine all those key areas he mentioned, because these are the key factors that has kept Nigeria where Nigeria is today. When APC came to the fore, they campaigned on the promise that they were going to solve insecurity. APC rode on the backbone of propaganda. They used various forms of propaganda to discredit the government of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Yes, we agree to the fact that there was insecurity at that time, especially the menace of Boko Haram. But APC used their propaganda machine and media outlet to amplify the activities of Boko Haram in Nigeria, and it makes it look as if every part of this country was being bombed by the terrorists. We won't forget the Chibok girls debacle, which as of today is being said that was staged to discredit the government of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. President Muhammadu Buhari, who was touted as a retired general, promised that he's going to lead the war against Boko Haram in the front. APC took over power from Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and 8 years in office, insecurity became worse in Nigeria. Under President Muhammadu Buhari, we saw insecurity spill from Boko Haram activities in the northeast to banditry in the northwest. We also experienced escalated herdsmen attack in the north central, and it also spilled over to the unknown gunmen activities in the southeast. Kidnapping in the south and the southwest became so rift. As a matter of fact, insecurity spilled over every part of this country. There is no state in this country that is safe from insecurity. But when Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was in office, we only have the activities of Boko Haram in the northeast. But today, the southeast that was started to be the safest region in Nigeria is now experiencing the activities of unknown gunmen. You have part of the northeast and the northwest besieged by banditry activities. The incessant herdsmen attack in the north central has led to the worsening food insecurity in the country. The north central is touted as the food basket of the nation. Farmers can no longer go to farm in the north central. Even in part of the north, farmers can no longer go to farm because terrorists have taken over the farmlands, and the ones that have been planted, the Fulani herdsmen are encroaching into farmlands, destroying crops to feed their cattle. That is the reason why we are having food inflation in Nigeria today, as the price of food items in the market has gone up. In terms of the economy, APC promised to revive the economy, and I was just wondering, what economy do they want to revive? Because as of 2012, under Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, Nigeria was touted to be the third fastest growing economy in the world, alongside China, India. Nigeria GDP per capita was pegged at $3,000, more than India. Nigeria equally has the biggest economy in Africa. The exchange rate was between 180 to 280 as of when President Muhammadu Buhari took over office. 8 years of President Muhammadu Buhari, they destroyed the economy. Our economy that used to be the fastest growing economy in the world tanked. Nigeria is no longer the biggest economy in Africa. Our GDP per capita that used to be $3,000 is now pegged at $1,000+. Our currency has been devalued. Nigeria economy is sinking. Another aspect that APC campaigned on was to fight corruption. President Muhammadu Buhari was touted as an incorruptible leader that is not going to involve himself in corruption. He promised to fight corruption and jail everyone that has been involved in corruption. But when President Muhammadu Buhari government was the biggest corrupt government in this country. Public money was being laundered and looted with reckless abandon. The greatest highs occurred in the oil subsidy, to the point that somebody was crying that he has earned too much by the oil subsidy that it needs to be stopped. 3 things that APC campaigned massively on: corruption, economy, and security. They did not achieve any of that. Rather than leaving it the way it was, they left it worse. Not only did they leave those 3 things worse, they went ahead and destroyed every other thing that was working very well for us. What brought President Muhammadu Buhari into office was a free, fair, and credible election. But ever since APC came into power, we have never experienced a free, fair, and credible election in this country. Very eyes, we are seeing what we call state capture. The National Assembly is being captured, Judiciary is being captured, INEC is being captured. Card-carrying member of the APC are being appointed as electoral chairman of the INEC. The pillage continue. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is at the helm of affairs. Everything he met on ground from President Muhammadu Buhari, he has completely made everything worse. Nigeria is going through the most difficult times in history. Nigerians are going through the most difficult pains in their life. Nigerians are experiencing hunger, insecurity, hardship, inflation. Body language of the president is that of someone that does not even care. As of today, petrol is being sold at 1,300 to 1,500 naira, and the president is saying nothing about it. Nobody is doing anything about it. Nigerians are paying the price of electing someone who do not care about them. It's bewildering how we move from being the third fastest growing economy in the world, the biggest economy in Africa, to what we are today, and people are just silent about it. The people that went out to protest against bad government, some of them were arrested and they were charged for treason, whereas corrupt officials in this country have not been charged for treason. But people that went out to protest against a government that is destroying their life, against a government that has taken food away from them, against a government that is not securing them, against a government that has made life very difficult for Nigerians, were charged with treason, and the court supported that treason. Elections are no longer fair. Elections is all about grab, snatch it, and run. And whatever atrocities you committed while conducting your election, the court is there to legalize your atrocity. All this happened because Nigerians decided in 2015 that they were going to vote in APC. APC, they voted, and APC is destroying their life. As a Nigerian, I feel bad, and I hope things reverse for the good. But the truth about it is, Bola Ahmed Tinubu do not even have the antecedent. Bola Ahmed Tinubu do not even have the willpower to change whatever he has destroyed for better. He doesn't have that willpower. So the only thing is that we are going to experience the worst of government till his tenure is over. The suffering of Nigerians is increasing geometrically. It shows that this government is not doing anything to remedy the situation. They keep telling Nigerians that there is light at the end of the tunnel. No. All they want you to do is get used to suffering, so that you will become so used to your suffering that you will see suffering as a part of you. You must not allow this. You must not allow people that are not going through the pains you are going through to keep you in perpetual suffering. We are talking about a president that bought a $150 million presidential jet after complaining that he inherited a battered economy. Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not care about you. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not fix the economy. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not remedy your situation. It is high time you all regroup yourself and gear towards 2027 vehemently with a heavy anger in your heart. Vote out anything relating to APC. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.